Hello, Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and today I'm going to show you some exercise to drive the fascial system in your upper body. So I've talked about fascia before. I got another video out there on fascia primarily more for the lower body and stuff like that. I will link it at the end of this video so you can also watch that one, all very important. And we're going to work some of the fascia in the lower body in this too, but we're going to focus a little bit more on the upper body and the torso in this exercise little thing. And it's just basically kind of giving you ideas. It's good to have some fascial-based exercises in every single time we exercise to just stimulate the body to function better. Now, when we do these exercises, are we working the muscles in the body too? Yes, but we can adjust exercises for how much load we put on them, and how fast we do them or how slow we do them and how complex they are, to where some exercises, like say a big heavy squat, is going to work primarily the muscular system, or a big heavy deadlift is going to work, primarily the musculoskeletal system. So if you're doing a really hard pull-up, like if pull-ups are really hard for you and you do a pull-up or a really hard push-up, well, it's primarily going to work the muscular system. So it's going to work the fascia system a little bit too, but it'll probably going to work the muscle system more. So fascial muscles or exercises tend to be a little bit on the lighter side, that you could do like at least 10, 15 of them, maybe even more fairly easily. And they take you through a little bit more range of motions, and we want to work through as many planes of motion as we possibly can as well. All right? So the other big part of it is we kind of want to work unilaterally. So like one leg or one arm at a time, with maybe the opposite or the same side leg or arm working with it. So, because all of this is about teaching your body to be smarter, more balanced, and more stable. So I do this with all of my clients, especially the older they are. Older they are, the more I do exercises like this. Even if it's a small little step with my 80-year-old clients, that's working the fascia. So we're going to do a little step up and press exercise. So I've got a little 1 foot tall box, and I've got my right foot up on top of that box, and my left foot's down on the floor, and I've got a dumbbell in my left hand, so it's in the opposite side. Okay, this is what we call ipsilateral, to where it's on the opposite side. And I'm going to step up with my right foot, and at the same time I'm going to curl that weight up to my shoulder, and then I'm going to press that weight up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to bring that weight back down to my shoulder and back down to my side as I step back down to the floor. So that it's all one motion. Step up, curl, press, unpress, uncurl, step back down. Okay, and I just leave my right foot up there on the step the whole time. So while I'm doing this, this is primarily working the fascia system in my arm, in my shoulder, in my neck, and in my torso, and across my hips, and that sort of thing. It's not super demanding for me or anything like that. Now, I can change it up by switching the weight over to my right hand and still leave my right foot up on the step, and we can do contralateral, where I just do the same thing on my right side. Stepping up, curling, pressing, unpressing, uncurling, and stepping back down. Okay? And it teaches my body something completely different. So, because in life, there might be times when we can't put something up on the shelf with the hand we want to do it with. We have to do it with the opposite hand, or we might need to be twisted a particular way. Especially right now, it happens to be in December, so maybe you're unpacking and repacking boxes with the Christmas decorations. Doing something out of the ordinary. The more we do this, the better you're going to function in life. It's very, very important. It's why it's in every single one of my exercise programs with my clientele. All right, now we could get more torso involved by, I could touch the step with the dumbbell so that I'm bent forward, and then push through my foot, stand up straight, curl, and press all at the same time, and then unpress, uncurl, step back down, touch the step with the dumbbell, and do it that way, so that now I am having to do a little bit more because I'm having to flex and bend my torso while I am stepping up and curling and pressing. I can do that on the opposite side as well, where I've got to bend and touch either my foot or the step with the dumbbell and that sort of thing. So I can also change my position, and I can turn sideways to where now my right foot is out to the side on that step. And I've got to reach across and touch the step there, and then push through and curl and press, and then step out. So that I add all sorts of little variables in it and put my body in different positions. I could also switch up my feet, but not my hand, where I'm stepping off of one side and then the other side, but I've only got one arm going. And I've got to reach around and I've got to move things around. And this teaches all sorts of different muscles to work differently. And it works that fascia system. You could put the step around behind you, like it is for me right now, and I can put my right foot back around there so that I have to turn and touch the step, then step up all the way up over the head, and then step back around and turn back towards you. So there's so many different things that you can incorporate with that motion so that you learn how to control your body in space. That is like so important. So that's the ways that I'll do it with a dumbbell. You can also change the motion. I'll grab something a little bit lighter, but you could do something more like a step up with a lateral raise. You could, with your arm, you could step up and do a front raise. You could step up and do like a back 45 raise. You could step up and do a front raise and turn a little bit to the side. You could do all these different things. You could do a tricep extension over the head so that you can have your elbow, your hand back behind your neck, holding that dumbbell and your elbow pointing up towards the ceiling, and you could do a step up there and press up towards the ceiling to work the tricep and put your body in that funny position. You're going to get this big stretch down your whole side there. There's so many things. That is the fun part for me, but it's a matter of being creative and doing lots of different things to stimulate the fascia system and get more and more coordinated. It's highly important, especially if you play sports, but it's also very important if you want to stay happy and healthy for the rest of your life. So, make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. I will link other fascial type exercises at the end of this video, and I hope you have a happy and healthy day exercising your fascia and your musculoskeletal system too.